How can you build a loving relationship? Well, you can do it by learning skills. The Franz Lomo Show is designed to equip you with counseling skills and biblical principles to help you learn how to build and maintain a loving relationship. As a mental health counselor, a doctoral candidate in marriage and family at Liberty University, an author of many books about loving relationships, and a pastor, Franz can definitely help you learn counseling skills and biblical principles to build the loving relationship you so deserve. Search for Franz Lamore at Amazon to find his books about building loving relationships. And now, here is Franz Lamore for another great presentation about loving relationships.
Hi there, welcome to our show. As you know, we are all about building and maintaining loving relationships. Why? It's good for us. Yes, love is good. Love is good. And our children can learn from our relationships how to build their own families when they leave our homes. I was not always a loving person because I was born in sin. So I become a loving husband because of my relationship with Jesus. He loves me enough to die for me. He's my role model. And His Spirit, God's Holy Spirit, is my ability to love my wife the way I should. Okay, the way I should. And my wife respects me, submits to my love because of her relationship with Jesus. I will continue sharing with you the importance of giving your wife the attention that she deserves. I cannot speak from a wife perspective, although I can, because in my practice as a licensed mental health counselor, I have enough knowledge and training in my field to speak from a woman perspective because I study them. But I'm not here to speak from a woman perspective. I'm here to speak from a man perspective. I'm sharing with you what I experience in my relationship with my wife and what I hear from couples that I have the privilege to provide counseling. When I share these techniques with them and they practice them between sessions and they come back and give me positive feedbacks, I say, you know what? If they work for me and they work for my clients, they might work for you too. So in this presentation, I'm going to share with you something significant in my relationship with my wife. I'm going to share with you how my wife reacts to me when I pay attention to her. All right? I'm going to do that. All right? I'm going to share with you 10 ways my wife reacts to me. These are secrets. 10 ways my wife reacts to me when I give her the attention she wants. You want to learn them, guys? Wife, if you're watching this show and your husband is not there with you, you can share that with him, you know. But stick to the end. Stay to the end. Watch the video to the end if you really want to know the 10 ways that your wife can react to you or your husband can react to you when you decide to give attention to one another. One day I asked my wife this question. How do you feel? Yeah. You got to start with the feeling. I said, how do you feel when I pay attention to you, my love? Well, you know, when you ask open-ended question to a woman, if you don't have time, don't ask this question. So I listen actively to what she has to say to know, because I wanted to identify ways that I can improve to be a more loving husband to her. So I said, how do you feel when I give you my attention? And she shares with me 10 ways that she reacts. And I experienced those 10 ways and I want to share them with you. Number 1, I'm going to read them to you. I wrote them down. I feel safe from my wife. I feel safe to share more with you because I know I have an active listener. On the other end, who values my thoughts and feelings. Wow. That's how she reacts when I give her. That's the meaning she gives to my attention. I feel safe, honey, and at peace to share more with you because I have an active listener by my side who values my thoughts and feelings. Number 2, I feel more intimately connected with you when you give me your attention. That's what I see from my wife. I experience more intimacy when I give her the loving attention that she wants. Number 3, I feel more comfortable to communicate with you. Wow. A woman needs to feel comfortable, secured, at ease when she is talking to her loving husband. I feel more comfortable to communicate with you. So compared to other men, I feel more comfortable with you because you are my husband. And that's the way it should be, guys. Your wife should not be afraid to talk with you because you love her. This is our responsibility to love our wives. Love has no fear. She should not be afraid, uncomfortable talking to her own husband. And the same can be true for the husband. A husband should feel comfortable talking with his wife. Why, guys? Yeah. Number 4, I feel respected because you genuinely care about me as a person. When you listen to me, when you pay attention to me, I feel more respected because you genuinely care about me as a person. In other words, what she's saying is, am I trying to give meaning to what my wife is saying? What I understand, let me put it this way, what I understand from what my wife shares with me is this. The fact that you pay attention to me means you respect me. I mean, we respect our supervisor, we respect our president. If we respect our president, if we respect someone in leadership position, we give them our attention. It's automatic. She feels respected because I give her my attention. Number 5, I feel a greater desire. You guys, you're gonna like that. I feel a greater desire to make love with you because you give me my attention. Your attention. Wow. Guys, you wanna make love tonight? Give your wife your undivided attention. I already shared with you in previous presentations how you can do it. Now I'm giving you the results. What happened when you do it? Okay? What happens in a relationship when you do it? I feel a greater desire to make love with you because you give me your loving attention. Number 6, I feel love because you pay close attention to what I have to share with you. This shows you love me. When you love someone, you give them your attention. I feel love because you pay close attention to what I have to share with you. Listen to this carefully. What I have to share. In other words, a loving husband is interested in learning from his wife. Number 7, I feel you value me more than the other staff or other people that may have kept you from paying attention to me. This shows you recognize I am more special than them. Let me repeat that, guys. My wife said, I feel you value me more when you give me your attention. You value me more than other people, other things that may have kept you from paying attention to me. This shows you recognize I am more special, more important than them. Your wife needs to know she's more important than anyone, than anything. And the first principle, one of the principles of building a loving relationship, as a husband, we need to practice to leave all to cleave to our wives. Number 8, I feel more appreciated because you consider me important when you pay attention to me. My wife knows that she's important to me. How? When I give her my attention. And things that I do for her will tell her that you are important. If I cannot give attention to my wife, well, she will, and for my wife, I don't know about how your wife will say it, but for my wife, it means I am not important to you. What I'm saying to you is not valuable, therefore you don't pay attention to me. But she said, I feel more appreciated because you consider me important when you pay attention to me. Number 9, I feel heard and understood when you pay attention to me, which makes me feel more connected with you emotionally. And number 10, I feel empowered and confident about myself. The fact that you listen to me, knowing everything that I know that you know and you feel, and you listen to me, you put them all aside to listen to me as your husband, this empowers me. It empowers me, and I feel confident about myself. Because if my husband can listen to me, then anyone else can listen to me. That's what she's trying to tell me, based on my understanding. All right? So, guys, these 10 reactions can be yours. I don't know, you may get more than 10. I get 10 from my wife, but I don't know how many you're going to get. Do you want me to repeat them? Yes, I will do that. How do you feel, honey, when I pay attention to you, my love? Number 1, I feel safe and at peace to share more because I know I have an active listener by my side who values my thoughts and feelings. Number 2, I feel more intimately connected with you. And number 3, I feel more comfortable to communicate more with you. Number 4, I feel more respected because you genuinely care about me as a person to pay attention to me. Number 5, I feel a greater desire to make love with you. I know most men will love that, okay? If a greater desire, you increase the desire of your wife to make love with you, that's amazing. It all can be done by giving her attention. Number 6, I feel love because you pay close attention to what I have to share with you. This shows you love me. Number 7, I feel you value me more than other things or other people that may have kept you from paying attention to me. This shows you recognize I am special, more special than them. I'm special to you. Number 8, I feel more appreciated because you consider me important when you pay attention to me. Number 9, I feel heard and understood, which makes me feel more connected with you emotionally. Last but not least, I feel more empowered and confident about myself. What do you think of those 10 reactions that I received from my wife? What stood out to you? Leave us a comment, please. And if you believe this presentation is helpful, can you please share it with someone you know will benefit from it? Until then, see you next time. I love you. Remember, we are all about building loving relationships. Let's do it together because love is good. Thank you. See you next time.